Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Play of the book Unwritten to Tales 2. Okay, that means one thing that needs to be done. Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason I got the giggles for some reason.
I'm sure it's just sales nonsense when they say this armour will make you into a more skillful or better fighter. What matters is who is in the armour. What's this here? Metal underwear?
That's a heavy warrior set, level 90.
Wait, what?
It's the same as the one next to it, but this one's for female warriors.
This one here, and that. And you want to tell me that these suits of armour are on a par with each other?
Yep, heavy plate armour offers ideal protection from all kinds of weapons.
But it's covered in holes, completely see-through. One sword thrust through the torso and...
I've been selling armour for 20 years, and my father before me, and my grandfather before him. Are you trying to tell me you know more about heavy plate armour than I do?
No, of course not. That is really the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. The armour covers so little, let's be honest, just the bare necessities. Doesn't look comfortable, and a warrioress would freeze if she ever wore it in the Northlands.
Alright, let's go and talk to
I'm
it.
not sure what I should ask you now.
Okay. I guess the fireplace.
The fire gives out warmth and light. The people here in the dark woods must pay a fortune for wood. A crossbow is a devastatingly effective weapon. At least it is, if you manage to hit something.
Hey, I just sell the weapons. I don't know how to use them.
Statistically, if you have a crossbow in the house, you're more likely to shoot yourself than a burglar.
Statistics are made by people who don't live in a cursed village.
A crossbow is a devastatingly effective weapon. At least it is, if you manage to hit something.
Hey, I just sell the weapons. I don't know how to use them.
I'm not sure what I should ask.
Okay. Let's look at the shelf, I
I
guess.
don't think the shop is doing well. Sure, a motley selection of armour, weaponry, food, and magic potions always tends to work. But if the shop is stuck out in the middle of nowhere and no one is sending heroes to the area, then who's going to buy all this stuff? The shelves seem to be some kind of catch-all for things even the most optimistic shop owner couldn't hope to sell quickly. If I had more time, I'd love to rummage. I love this kind of stuff. I don't think the shop is doing well. Sure, a motley selection of armor, but if the shop is...
Look at the door.
I've never seen so many locks, chains, and magic spells on a single door. And the crossbow bolts indicate that a very, very nervous person lives here.
I guess I have to take the crossbow for some
I'm sure
reason.
that Mr. Mayor won't object to me borrowing one of these bolts. Yet let's face it, he does seem to be firing them all over the place.
Look at that.
Now that I'm not a mage anymore, perhaps I should try to become a powerful warrior. I think I'd look quite good in some armor like that.
Barrow.
I guess the barrel is full of some kind of acid or holy water, or something else that the mayor thinks will protect you from intruders.
A skull that looks like...
That must be from something like a wild boar sheep cow. Maybe Mr. Whale would be a bit less scared if he didn't surround himself with such creepy things.
Alright. I'm gonna head out.
Wow! Does the weather always change so fast here?
The Headless Horseman! He's coming!
That's what you thought when I stood outside the door.
Look here! Psychokinetic energy is almost off the scale!
I'm a qualified mage, but what exactly is that?
Skipped a few classes, did you? The PKE shows whether ghosts, demons, evil powers are nearby. It is the Headless Horseman. I guarantee it's wrong.
Then I must go to my friends immediately.
Stop! Did you hear what I said? There's a Headless Horseman out there.
And my friends.
Stop! Don't move, or I'll shoot.
How? With an unloaded crossbow?
How? There's no bolt in the crossbow. It's not loaded. Hello? Who's there? Nate! Put
Wrong,
that
Nate.
thing away. What happened? Where are the others?
Don't understand, Nate. A woodcutter cutting wood.
A woodcutter cutting wood?
There was a knight with a sword.
There was a knight with a sword? Okay, there was a knight and anything else?
A monster. There was a monster too.
Monster? There was a knight and a monster? A dragon? Or a lion?
A werewolf?
A knight and a werewolf?
Werewolf.
What do they do? What happened to the others? Timmy lost his head. Esther lost her head?
Nope. Oh, I get it.
Oh, I get it. Gulliver has lost his head. Phew.
One of your friends was beheaded and you're relieved?
Well, better Gulliver than one of the others, don't you think?
What?
What's up with Timmy?
Let me guess. The wolf catched him.
A rampaging yak? What's that got to do with the story?
Your mother?
Esther? Mother? She panicked and ran away? Where to? Did she have Timmy with her? Towards the woods? Esther ran into the woods?
What? Then she's lost.
No, she's not. Come on, Nate. We're going to go see Gulliver. Then we'll find Timmy and your mother.
You can't go out there.
We'll let you know if we meet any headless horsemen. Ah!
Don't move.
Did someone call for the bounty hunter?
And just as our little friend was about to go out there, you came in.
All right. I'll go into the woods. We'll polish off any headless horsemen, robber knights, and werewolf that cross my path.
What about Alistair and Timmy?
There's a little rat and a zombie too.
No problem. If we can agree on a price, I'll take care of them too.
No! They're our friends. Do not kill the zombie and the rat.
That's fine too. I'll just keep an eye out for them. Free of charge.
What's the plan?
How are you going to do that? What's your plan?
Seek and destroy.
Not search and destroy.
Now,
I
you see
hate
two problems there then. First, the seeking, and second, the destroying.
He's right. The woods confuse the senses. They are devious and evil. The source of the evil is in the heart of the wood. There's a clearing there with an old tree in the middle. Under the tree is a cave. That's where they live. All of those who have brought so much suffering to our village.
Not for much longer.
Thank you. Who are you, and do you have any experience of this kind of thing?
Who are you? And how exactly do you propose to stop the Headless Horseman, the Knight, and the Werewolf?
I have no solution. I have means and ways of breaking anyone.
Even if weapons prove useless. Could be a ghost.
As long as the payment's right, I'll get the job done.
The payment will be princely. I'm the richest man in the village.
I better come with you. You could use all the help you can get.
I should come with you. Our chances of success are better with two of us out there.
The last time I worked in a team, I got a blue flag to the head.
And you have the wrong partners. I have great partners. I vote Captain...
I work with you. After you're ready, you don't take long.
Very self-confident.
Others?
Do you think he's the first one to try to solve the mystery of the evil in the woods? Oh, I've stopped counting. Some may have found it. None of them returned.
Come on, Nate. We shouldn't rely on the bounty hunter to find our friends. Back to camp. Be careful.
Take it easy, buddy. I'm here. Be good and sit down by the fire. By the fire, not in the fire.
What happened? Nate said something about a knight and a werewolf.
It was terrible. I'd nodded off and suddenly I heard my cream bun scream. I jumped up, ready to protect her. Then there was a flash of lightning which illuminated the gleaming figure of a knight, a paladin to be precise.
And then?
My honey blossom was out of her mind with fear. She ran into the woods, away from the paladin. I was going to run after her, but when the lightning struck again, there was a werewolf standing there. Nate screamed, Esther screamed. I tripped and lost my head. I called to Nate to run and get help from the village. The werewolf came towards me and I was certain I was done for. My body tried to defend me, but he had orientation problems. But then the lightning struck again, very close by. The wolf was startled and ran after the others into the woods.
I'm totally fine. I mean, they must be fine, right?
They're fine. I mean, nothing must be allowed to happen to them.
They went into the woods unhurt, but those creatures were hot on their heels.
I couldn't take it, Timmy. They're fine. We just need to get them back first.
We have to find the heart of the wood. That's where Alistair and Timmy will have taken them to.
When they're talking about the heart of the wood, he's pretty certain that's the source of the evil.
Why do you think Esther and Timmy have ended up there of all places?
I don't know. Just a feeling. People have been disappearing here for centuries. I think they were lured into the woods or, like Esther, driven. If we want to get them both back, we'll have to uncover the secret of the wood.
A sorcerer Van Buren lived in that castle and probably hid the book there too.
The sorcerer Van Buren spent his last years in that castle. Pretty sure the book we're looking for will be somewhere there.
I'm not interested in the book. I want my sweetie pie back.
If we defeat the evil in the woods, we'll get Esther back, and the mayor will show us a safe way through the mountains.
Well then, let's go.
Right, I'm going to go look for the two of them. You hold the fort here.
I'm not staying here. I'm going to help.
That's exactly what you are doing by letting Nate repair you and being my advisor. And maybe you two could make things to help me along the way. You're both much more skilled than I am.
But my wife is out there.
And your son is here. Do you want to leave him here alone? Or take him out into the evil woods?
But, all right. Bring back my cherry blossom and just say the word and I'll be at your side.
I know. I'd better start by searching for clues and information. I need to know what I'm dealing with. We found everything just the way it is. A few stones laid out in a circle on a sandy area, no trees close by. A perfectly built campfire pit. Then again, what does it say about a village when travellers would rather stay outside the village and rent a room there? What's that in the sand there? Looks like a thick walled stone goblet, just like dwarves use. Those things would be too heavy for me to travel any long distances with, but the dwarves say that the stone goblets are fashioned to remind them of home. I'm afraid the dwarf who carried this goblet out here into the wilderness can't complain about my taking it anymore. This goblet was filled with sand. Maybe I can use it for something sometime. The little fellow is hanging on in there. I'm sure he's trying to work out a way to help me. If you could look into that head of his, I'm sure you'd see little cogs whirring around like crazy. I think Nate's been putting a few more logs on the fire since the attack, and it still doesn't radiate a real sense of security. I think Nate's been... Nate, we walked all the way from Seastone, a good deal of the way off the paved roads and paths. We feared that Councillor Van Buren might be watching them. It was an arduous journey, but we were well supplied. Food, water, warm blankets. Esther organised everything. Esther looked after Timmy with such kindness. Ever since Remy's death, he has been quite changed. He was always so adventurous before. After we left Seastone, we spent most of the time tucked away in Esther's coat pocket. Even the slightest sound made him jump. And now, monsters and werewolves, oh, poor fellow. The wool blanket itself has been darned several times. I'm sure it came from the rubbish heap under Seastone. Still, it'll keep you warm and won't go all kafooey. It's easy to see that Gulliver would like nothing better than to run into the woods after Esther. The only thing stopping him is that he can't leave Nate by himself. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I'd have another name on the rescue list. Every time I talk to him, I see that dreadful combination of hope and despair in his eyes. I won't do that any more than absolutely... This would be a perfect place to grill a sausage. Not as hot as an open fire, but still hot enough.
Fur.
Fur. Could belong to the werewolf. He ran towards the woods and got a bit too close to these thorns.
Footprints.
Footprints. I'm no expert, but I'd say that these are Esther's footprints. They lead towards the woods, which would tally with what Gulliver said. Traces of both the werewolf and of Esther, but none of the paladin.
Alright, here we go, guys.
The sorcerer Van Buren spent his last years in the castle. He didn't trust his brother, and he wrote down a means of destroying his brother's powerful wand. As soon as we rescue Timmy and Esther, we'll find a way to reach the castle, with or without the mayor's help. It seems the mayor isn't just the mayor, fireman, priest, coachman, and blacksmith. Looks like he's also forced into being his own washerwoman. Hopefully the mayor won't have any objection, as long as it helps me banish the evil from the woods. Nah, it wouldn't be theft. I really need the string for, stuff. The washing line does, however, seem to be knotted to a hook on the house. It is much too high up for me. Shocked to be nailed up. I'm sure that a few little wooden planks like that wouldn't stop a headless horseman or a werewolf. Graveyards are pretty scary even under normal circumstances. But this one, oh, it's extra spooky. I wonder why people in the far-flung villages can never put the gravestones and crosses in straight. Can't they use a square or level, or, just their eyes? The church looks as if no one has been there in years. A ghost church. Not like a church for ghosts. A church for humans. Nothing to do with the spiritual world at all. You know. Just like all the buildings in the village. Deserted, spooky, and also somehow a little bit sad. Every dwarf makes a travel goblet out of stone from their home mountain and then decorates it with their coat of arms. It's part and parcel of coming of age. A dwarf can only go travelling and sleep under the stars once they've got their own stone goblet.
Alright,
The moment I saw the spooky woods, I just knew I'd end up going in there sooner or later. No matter how afraid I am, I'm sure Timmy and Esther will be even more afraid. Whew. So far, so good. The mayor said that the woods confuse the senses. I have to memorize the way back to the village. And I should try to stay quiet. There's a werewolf, a knight, and perhaps even a headless horseman running around out here.
An axe.
An axe. The wooden handle is all weathered and the iron head covered with a fine coat of rust. Must have been wedged in this tree a long time. Months, perhaps even years.
Take the axe.
The blade is still shiny, looks reasonably sharp. The tree has kept it from rusting.
Alright, time to go back to the woods. I'm in the village. Use the axe on... Can I use it on this? Or do I need a hammer for that? I think it's hammers.
This might be useful. I'm looking through the shop here. There's the mare. There's the armor and other stuff. Nothing interesting to be seen. If you can't undo a knot, then you can at least cut it. That's it. Nothing, eh?
Alright, time to head back into the woods. Oh man, this is gonna. If I remember correctly, it's like a flipping maze. Alright. Only for this bit I'm gonna have to flipping cheat because, or else I'm gonna be flipping going around in circles because if I remember correctly, it's like a flipping maze. If I remember correctly.
Hello? Oh, yes?
It seems I will be helping you with your monster after all.
Ah, looks like I'm going to be helping you after all.
How do you mean?
The curse? The woods? It looks like we have a common enemy.
Right. Right. Give it a go. I mean, I have more confidence in the bounty hunter, but I've reached the point where I'll grasp at any old straw.
Thanks. How motivating.
What kind of shop is this exactly?
This is a traditional adventurers and heroes shop, right?
Oh, absolutely. It was founded by my grandfather. He used to be very busy round here. Oh, there were giant spiders in the woods. There was an old goblin mine a day trip to the south. In the heyday of hero tourism, we were even thinking of building a sewer system. We sell armour, weapons, elixirs, provisions, ice arrows, antidotes, anything you need. And you can pay with spider legs, goblin ears, things like that.
And what do you do with those?
The trade secret. If you want to sell something, you can do it risk-free. I'll look after the object in case you want to buy it back later.
You what?
Oh yeah, in case you change your mind later. Then you can buy back the same object for the same price. It's called the market economy.
How do I find the Heart of Woods?
This evil heart of the wood. What exactly is it? And where can I find it?
It's a clearing in the centre of the woods. There's an old dead tree standing in the middle of it. You'll recognise it when you see it.
But how am I going to find the clearing? The woods are pretty big.
And confusing. The heart of the wood doesn't want to be found. Whatever it is that's sending these creatures after us, it lives in that clearing hole. I'm quite sure of that.
Do you think that it might be the ghost of the Sorcerer Van Buren?
Perhaps. The elders did warn us. They said you should never mess with the sorcerer. They were scared and whispered of dreadful dangers. Oh, if only we'd listened to them. Oh, yeah.
Can your detective help me find the Heart of the Wood?
Couldn't your device help me find the heart of the wood? Doesn't it detect ghosts and stuff?
Now see. You're saying that nothing around here radiates more psychokinetic energy than the heart of the wood. You might be right. You should get yourself a PKE.
Why don't you give your PKE detector?
I was hoping you could give me yours.
My detector? Never! It's my PKE. It's never let me down.
Excuse me.
But if you give it to me, I could find the heart of the wood
Give it
and
to me.
break the curse.
Or you might be killed and lose it in the woods. It takes weeks to deliver such a masterpiece of occult technology.
That's exactly why I can't hang around here waiting for another device. I need yours.
Forget it. The PKE reliably shows when anything supernatural is creeping about. And I have to know that.
Do you sell any weapons for hunting werewolves?
I need something I can use to defend myself against a werewolf. Do you have anything like that?
Oh, we've never been attacked by a werewolf before, so we haven't got any special anti-werewolf weapons or the like. But as far as I know, any normal weapon made out of silver should do the job. What's your skill? A sword and shield? Twin daggers? Gun lance?
You mean you can fight with two daggers at the same time without mutilating yourself?
Oh, so you're a long-distance fighter. Bow, crossbow, or slingshot? As amusing as it would be to use a slingshot against a werewolf, I'd pass on that. Bow or crossbow would be better. I've got a lovely composite bow +2 in stock, but it requires dexterity 15.
I think I might be able to handle something like that crossbow.
Yes, a light crossbow is easy to use and packs a real kick. Oh, any old fool can hit something with that.
What does the crossbow cost?
A light crossbow like that, how much does it cost?
3 gold, 7 silver, and 2 copper coins. Or I'll give you a quest.
What's the
What
quest?
Bring me 10 wolfskins.
You just made that up on the spot, didn't you?
No, it's very important.
Sounds like a pretty generic task without any real purpose to me.
You bring me 10 wolfskins and get a crossbow as a reward. What's the problem? I've got these silver bolts, though.
Can I bring my friends here? It might be safer for them.
maybe bring them here? It could be safer for them.
Of course. Not only for them. The monsters from the woods might snatch one of them instead of me.
Right. Okay. I'll let Gulliver know then.
Yeah, Gulliver? Isn't that the one who was beheaded?
Not beheaded. He just lost his head. Zombies don't mind that kind of thing.
I'm not having zombies in the house.
Why not? He's lovely.
I don't want anything to do with their kind. Alive or dead, they should make up their minds. We want decent folk here in the village, not ones cobbled together out of parts of decent folk.
Yeah, don't mind me, guys. I'm just having my morning breakfast. It feels weird having a morning breakfast because I don't really eat breakfast at all. So normally skip my breakfast to go to my dinner. Go. Right. What was I going to do again? I can't remember now. Oh, yes. Alright, that will do to my shopping later on. Toilet.
See you again sometime.
I hope so. I really do.
Alright, so now we need to go into the flipping woods. Alright, that's...
I don't know if I like luminous moss. It gives off a bit of light. That's good, but it looks a bit spooky. There's something in the undergrowth here. Something big. I can't see what it is. It could be Esther, but it could just as easily be a werewolf or some other monster of the woods. The woods are already spooky enough where I am, but over there it gets even more spine-chilling. I bet that the evil heart of the woods is somewhere over in that direction.
I lost track where it was.
You can find these stone heads all over Avantasia. They're ancient and no one knows who made them. I can't just... What if they... If the monsters caught Timmy and Esther, then that's probably where they would have been taken. Get on with it, Wilbur. Yes, yes, at least the werewolf seems to be there. That's good. That's Timmy's scarf. It's torn. There are several branches broken here and here. Oh boy, a few bits of fur. They look exactly the same as those up by the campfire. The werewolf must be on Timmy's trail. I hope the little guy was long gone before it came by. For a long time, people believed that eyes shining in the darkness belonged to dangerous animals that watch you. Turns out they're just glowing eyes without any body, hovering harmlessly in the air. Nothing to worry about. the woods weren't just a source of wood for the villagers, they also dug clay there. Hard to say what destroyed the kiln, and when. Could have been time, wind and rain, but it could just as easily have been animals or other things. My guess is that the bricks were once fired right here in the woods. Makes complete sense. Not only is there lots of firewood here, the clay is also very moist and loses a lot of weight during firing. Why would you drag all that water into the village just to let it evaporate there? Looks like some kind of press. If I had to guess, I'd say it was used to press clay bricks into shape. The hinge is rusted through. Forcing the press might make it break. I'd better repair it first. I wonder if the villagers dug too deep and woke up some kind of ancient evil. If so, the ancient evil must have been sleeping very close to the surface. I should be able to loosen a really nice lump of clay just with my bare hands. Yeah, no problem. By all appearances, there's been no clay dug here for years. And the rain will ensure that there won't be much to see here in a few years' time. I can't see.
Alright, time to see what's behind this.
Right there. I'll get ready for battle and...
Hello? Anyone there? Oh, hello, little man.
What are you doing in the woods, all alone and dressed?
May I ask what you're doing here? You don't exactly look like a mushroom picker.
Phew, glad to hear it. I'm on my way to my fiancé's. He lives here in the dark woods in a magnificent castle. At least that's what he wrote. The thunderstorm took me by surprise, and then suddenly this wrinkly old woman was standing there in the middle of the path. She pointed a bony finger at me and gave me a toothless grin. I was distracted, and my horse threw me and vanished into the woods with all my things.
That sounds terrible.
It is. I'm meeting my fiancé, and I don't have a thing to wear.
About that woman on the path.
The old woman on the path. Sounds like she could have been a witch.
Yeah, right. She was so old and shriveled and ugly, I've never been so scared in all my life.
Another enemy to deal with.
Enemy? Are you wood pixies battling these creatures?
Ahem. Excuse me, I'm a gnome, not a pixie. And I come from the mountains.
I would be very grateful never to see that face again. Hey, if you're a wood pixie and just pixieing around, then could you find the clothes I lost? I'll pay you.
We'll see.
Have we seen anyone else here in the woods?
I'm Wilbur. Have you by any chance seen a female zombie, a rat, a knight, a werewolf, or a headless horseman anywhere in the woods?
Oh, Lord. No, definitely not. Or more like, happily not.
You one-word to castle. I gotta go there.
Do you know the way to the castle? Could you maybe take me with you?
I don't know the way. Laddie wrote me saying I should find a guide in the village. The way through the mountains is very dangerous.
Laddie, your fiancé?
The Count.
So, what's he like?
Oh, he's a darling. Very rich and very old. I can't wait to meet him in person.
So, you're You're engaged to him, but you've never met him.
Why hesitate and risk someone else snapping him away from me?
I'll take you to the village. It's dangerous here in the woods.
It's too dangerous here in the woods. Come on, I'll take you to the village.
Uh-huh. Which way?
This way. Or, wait a minute. No. This way. Or, bloody hell, just follow me.
As I already said to your young friend, I won't set foot outside as long as the headless horseman is running around out here.
Then just send word to the castle asking Laddie to pick me up from here.
Oh, no, how? I'm afraid you have to wait until the bounty hunter comes back with good news. Be my guest. Make yourself at home. Oh, thank you for bringing her in. Come in, really. Thank you. That's nice, eh?
You're welcome.
Right, now I need to enter the woods again.
That's... Oh, no.
Oh, for God's sake, that got me again! That's the second time it got me.
A werewolf trap. Impressive.
Thanks.
You're a gnome too, aren't you?
You're a sharp one.
Have you found any signs of my friends or attackers?
I found my friend's scarf. Not too many other traces, though. How about you?
The werewolf tracks. A footprint made by a heavy person coming from the direction of the cliffs.
Those must be Esther's tracks.
They disappeared in the undergrowth. No traces of a knight, a headless horseman, or any other horrors.
Perhaps they're ghosts.
Exactly what I thought. Some kind of apparition. Someone is conjuring up all these ghostly figures to try and scare us.
Then we mustn't be scared.
I'm not scared of anything. Right. Maybe spiders. I can't stand them. And they sit there waiting, and then suddenly run off with far too many legs.
I heard the werewolf back there.
I heard the werewolf howling deeper in the woods back there.
He hasn't turned up here yet. Maybe I should try my luck over there. Thanks for the tip.
How are you going to defend yourself against the beast?
Silver bullets, silver arrows, silver bolts. Anything made of silver can injure a werewolf.
Could you perhaps lend me a few
Oh
of
yeah,
those
true.
bolts?
Yes, several
As the
bullets
word
does, yeah.
silver suggest, these things are expensive. Too expensive for shooting at squirrels that choose one moment to sneeze.
You're the first known bounty hunter I met.
Wow! Bounty hunter! That's just so cool. Most of us gnomes tend to be nerdy and avoid the big wide world.
You're here too, and you're some kind of mage.
Well, not a proper one. I'm trying to help my friends. No magic involved. What about you? Did the call of adventure lure you?
No,
Oh,
not my dream job hanging around at shady inns and taking on missions from abusive characters. As soon as I've gathered enough gold together, I'm going back to the caves. I will hopefully forget most of what I've experienced.
Interesting crap. It certainly worked on me.
Clever trap. It got me, that's for sure.
If you want a werewolf, razor-sharp senses and teeth and claws to match, the cage won't keep him for long, and fighting the beast won't be much fun.
Maybe it would be better if we carried on together. Then we can protect one another. You know what I mean?
We shouldn't even be here. Go back to the village and wait there for 3 days. If I'm not back by then, leave the dark woods and don't look back.
No way! I'm not leaving here without Timmy and Esther.
Then at least scream loudly when the werewolf gets you, so I know where to look.
I think that could be arranged. Yeah, enough talk. We have to find my friends.
I have to track down a headless horseman, and I'll kill the werewolf. I haven't crossed that off my list yet. If I stumble across your friend in the process, fine. If not, so be it.
Wilbur,
What?
my name. Wilbur Weathervane. And I'm worried about Timmy and Esther. I want them back undamaged.
I'll see what I can do.
The trap can't be detected underneath the leaves. A good bit of gnome engineering, complicated and functional, more or less. Right. The werewolf is somewhere there in the deep woods. And where the werewolf is, that's likely where my friends are too. So, let's get a move on. Oh boy. I want to help those two, but there's a werewolf there and I'm unarmed. It'd be pointless letting myself be ripped to shreds. That's not going to help anyone. Well, except maybe the werewolf. I need a weapon so I can defend myself against. A wooden press used to press lots of clay bricks. At least that's what it was built for. Presumably, you could use it to press other things if it wasn't broken.
Yeah, to be honest, guys, this is fucking scaring me. Give me the fucking goosebumps. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely do it for fun, so yeah. Yeah, this is confusing me. I need to like look for like some wolf, wolf something. Wolf thing. Everything looks the same to me, and it's a flipping maze, and I'm just yeah. So basically, here.
The bounty hunter hasn't deactivated the trap, probably hoping for a chance. I should stay clear of it.
Well, looky here, if it isn't my knight in shining armor and accomplished guide. You should try it in high heels.
No luck with the mayor, huh? He didn't want to take you to the castle either.
Yeah, but you're you, and I'm, well, we're wasting our time. All that guy thinks about is the headless horseman, and that he could be the last villager to be kidnapped or something like that. Some of us here have real problems to deal with.
I need a silver to protect you from the wolf.
Of what interest is a werewolf in the woods to me? I want to go to the castle. That's in the other direction.
Yes, but once the road is out of the way, I can take care of the headless horseman. And once he's out of the way, the mayor will take us to the castle.
That's a bit complicated. I'd rather stage a clothing malfunction and convince the idiot to do anything for me that way. But that's risky. I wrote Gladly that I was a virtuous virgin.
You have any silver or not?
Of course I do. I have my silver jewelry. But I'm not wasting it on your shenanigans.
If you give me the silver, I can use it to send a signal.
I think there might be a reason that the countdown is your here.
Oh, really?
All I need is a little silver.
For what?
I'm going to send my signal. What's wrong, yeah? If I'm a really, really good mirror, then the moonlight will be enough for that. And as everyone knows, nothing will catch moonlight better than silver.
Of course. You're always hearing people say, the silver moon and stuff like that.
That's right. So we'll melt the silver and paste it in all the little glass.
Smart boy. So how much silver do you need?
The same amount as silver crossbow.
Well, if everything goes to plan, then I'll soon have coffers full of stuff. Let me know when you're ready. It's in.
Have you seen this armor, the female warrior?
I just bought some armor for female fighters.
Yeah, I saw that too. Do you think Gladly would like it? Hail of arrows? That thing isn't intended for battle. A lady don't go near arrows or axes. She has others fight for her. And this kind of armor would help it along the ways. Looking good and knowing what you want. It's time for me to get ahead in life.
I need the wolf skin.
What? Get your own. But what about me? I'm supposed to freeze just as you need a fur?
I could offer you the blanket in return.
Thank you, but this fur is just fine.
That is a special blanket. That's super.
You think? Ew, that sounds gruff. Yep. Ew, that's gruff. but furs is so fluffy and warm, and I really don't care what those crazy animal protection people say.
No, it's not that. It's fashion. It's from the day before you walk back.
Are you kidding? Oh, I just remembered. Larry, in one of his letters, once described wolves as his children of the night.
Well, in that case, you really don't want to be caught with a wolf's skin, do you? And if just so happens, I have a really beautiful wool blanket on offer today.
Much better.
You still need 9 more.
You didn't even look at it.
It was a wolf skin. You're missing 9.
I can't see anything. The wolf skin is lying right in front of the hole. Got it.
Alright. Here's another one.
I've got another wolf skin for you. Different one.
Oh, fantastic! You just need 8 more.
But of course. Back in a minute.
That makes 10. So, did you gain experience while completing the quest?
Yeah. Gathering quests are no fun at all.
Yeah. No one likes a generic collect quest.
It kills time. Isn't that the point?
Not really.
Here's your crossbow.
Ah, very nice. Now I finally got everything I need to go deeper into the woods. Wish me luck.
Oh, I do. You'll need it.
Alright. I will leave this episode here. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe if you want 5 look, but 5 look good look for 5 years.